Happy Monday. Welcome to Tesla Shorts Time Daily, episode 476, coming to you from Vancouver. It's May 18th, 2026. Here's what's kicking off the week in Tesla land. Tesla lost its top spot in Hungary to a Chinese rival, underscoring how quickly local market leadership can shift. A Chinese automaker has overtaken Tesla as the leading EV seller in Hungary. The shift highlights intensifying competition from established Asian brands expanding across Europe. It also shows how quickly regional preferences can move when new models arrive with competitive pricing and features. Now, shifting to the manufacturing side, Tesla is also confronting internal hardware constraints that affect its bigger autonomy goals. Tesla acknowledged limits in its current vehicle hardware for certain advanced functions. The admission points to broader industry questions about how quickly cars can be upgraded for full autonomy. Suppliers and regulators are now watching how Tesla balances software ambitions with physical constraints. That hardware reality sits behind Musk's latest timeline for unsupervised driving. Elon Musk stated that driverless cars will see wider adoption across American roads this year. The forecast ties into ongoing regulatory discussions and real-world testing data. It also reflects Tesla's push to move beyond supervised systems in key markets. Tesla is broadening its robotaxi testing to more cities using the current autopilot hardware. The expansion tests how existing vehicles can support unsupervised rides at scale. Early results will influence both investor expectations and state-level approvals. Musk outlined expectations for unsupervised FSD deployment across multiple states. The timeline depends on both software validation and regulatory green lights. Success here would mark a shift from current supervised operation to broader commercial use. Real-world comfort issues still surface even as testing scales. Real-world testing found the Ford EV noticeably quieter than the Model X at highway speeds. An F-150 Lightning showed 61 decibels, where a Tesla Model X showed 71 decibels at 58 miles per hour. The gap raises questions about cabin insulation and tire choices in Tesla's current designs. It also gives competitors a tangible point to highlight in marketing. Taking a step back from today's headlines, the measured noise difference between an F-150 Lightning and a Model X at highway speed challenges the assumption that electric vehicles are uniformly quiet by default. The 10 decibels gap recorded at 58 miles per hour suggests that tire selection, road noise paths, and cabin sealing still vary significantly, even among purpose-built EVs. That spread is larger than casual listeners might expect and points to concrete engineering trade-offs rather than simple battery advantages. A 10 decibels reduction roughly halves perceived loudness, so the data shows that acoustic performance remains an active design variable rather than an automatic benefit of electrification. Tesla's vertical integration gives it a direct path to address this through tighter control of tire specifications, underbody shielding, and glass packages across the lineup. Closing the gap would improve long-distance comfort without adding weight or cost penalties that could affect range or margins. Engineering details like cabin noise matter to owners, just as day-to-day impressions shape interest in new models. Owners are noting limited local interest in Tesla's planned van, despite broader EV momentum. The observation matters because commercial sales often depend on visible fleet adoption in specific regions. Tesla will need clear use case data and competitive pricing to overcome hesitation from buyers who already have established van options. While fleet interest builds slowly, Tesla's robot project continues to draw attention online. Tesla's AI account posted a brief clip of the humanoid robot in motion. The short demonstration drew quick reactions from followers tracking hardware progress. It shows incremental movement improvements without any accompanying explanation of next steps. Another clip from the same account featured an animated sequence of the robot. Viewers noted the smoother animation compared with earlier renders. The post keeps attention on Optimus even as physical prototypes remain limited in public sightings. Amid these updates, TSLA has held above key levels in recent trading. Weekly market recap shows TSLA held above $400, despite a dip tied to CFO share sales. Pre-market trading is showing modest gains amid ongoing robotaxi and autonomy updates. Keep an eye on further regulatory decisions in multiple states that could clear the way for wider unsupervised testing. That's your Tesla news for today. TSLA closed at $419.75, up $4.25, 1%. If you found this useful, a rating or review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify really helps new listeners find the show. You can also find us on X at Tesla Shorts Time. I'm Patrick in Vancouver. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow. This episode used AI voice synthesis of my voice. Editorial selection and analysis are my own.